Welcome back, everybody, to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm the Bearded OG, and we're picking up pretty close to where we left off in the last episode. We are looking for some deserted soldiers who deserted from Sigismund's camp, and they have a they have a charter with them, rather, that I'm supposed to find and bring back in an attempt to get in the good graces of the Bombardier General, I guess, or Commander, so that we can get on the Bombardier team so that we can get information to steal the Bombard that we're going to then use to attack von Berghoff. So that's the very quick summary of what's happening here. So we're going to be looking in this area for these deserting soldiers. All right. I did have one road encounter on the way here. Killed some bandits. Otherwise, nothing else has happened besides just traveling here. All right, let's see what happens. There's a guy right there. Let's talk to him. Crazy Victor?
What brings you here?
Here, I just want to talk. Have you seen any soldiers around here?
Have you seen any soldiers around here? Or a wagon with the Prague colors?
You've come at last! I've been expecting you.
Really?
Your arrival was foretold. The voices that destroyed the white gates of Jericho spoke to me, promising that you'd stand by my side against evil.
What evil?
Excuse me? What evil am I supposed to stand up against?
Enemies are on their way. They are coming on their red and white sailboats of cloth, stealing peace from the hearts of good folk.
Aye. Sure.
You must help me, knight. Your coming was foretold. You shall stand by my side when we strike. The Lord has chosen us. We have to fight Sir Henry.
Yeah, how do you know my name, dude?
How do you know my name?
Ye who are warriors of God.
Hey, I asked you something.
And of his law. Beg God's aid and trust in him.
Have you seen the soldiers or
Come
not?
to your senses, damn it. Have you seen any soldiers here or not? They had a wagon carrying a painted chest.
I saw the chest.
You saw it? Where?
The forces of evil hoard chattels and store them in a painted chest. They hide them in the roofs of their houses. Yet shall they themselves crawl in the dust. This have I seen, and told to the chosen knight.
Okay. I guess he gave us a clue that they're hidden in the attic or something like that. That guy was a loony. Okay, let's head over this way. You discovered old Loda. Oh, I see a wagon over there. Yeah, it looks like it's got the Prague militia colors or whatever. All right, so can we jump over that? Okay, let's hop off the horse here. Yeah, there's dudes over here. Okay.
A wagon in the Prague colors. This must be the missing soldiers. And I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
So, we're supposed to sneak this?
What the fuck are you doing here?
Well, I guess so much for that idea.
If you value your life.
Here, let's just talk to him.
What do you want then?
I need one document.
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlets? Dobrodella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
Cat sent me here.
Cat sent me here for it. He wanted me to find you and bring it back.
Cats? That old wineskin ain't given up yet. We thought he'd see sense and leave us be when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
Okay. Yeah, where are the people that they've sent
What
after you?
happened to the people Cat sent after you?
What do you think? A few of them probably did a runner. Some are still looking for us. And the ones that found us, see that stream there? That's what carried away what was left of them.
Why did you desert?
Why did you quit the army, anyway? I reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with it. Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper meal, and on top of that, all the slaughtering.
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything, hunt for something to eat, and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two, and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
Why did you try to kill Mishek? I get that you wanted to run away, but that poor wretch didn't do anything wrong.
You know about him as well, do you? He ain't no poor wretch. He's a coward. He'd never have gone along with us, and he was sure to spill the beans. We had to get rid of him.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
I think I will leave them be because they've deserted Sigismund's army, which hurts Sigismund, and he's our enemy. So, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
Go wherever you like. I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up in the loft, in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber. And you never saw us, right? My respects.
I don't care.
Okay. So he said it's up in a loft. I'm in a private area. Over here? Yeah, right here. Unlock and open. Okay. Got a soldier's saddle. Okay, there's the charter. We'll take the groschen and the silver chalice too. That's sort of valuable, but it's kind of heavy too, so I don't think we'll take it. All right, take the lost document to the commander. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. And take the lost document to the commander, so we probably just need to go back to Sigismund's camp, which is right here. Doesn't look like I can fast travel directly there, but we can go to Miskovitz. And travel. Yes. Then we'll head over to the camp from here.
Hey, it's you! That fella from Nebach! I don't believe it! Well, come here before I call the guard!
Wait, what? How do you know me?
What's wrong?
Blaha?
Don't you recognize me?
No.
Well, come here!
I don't. Rebuff? Here, let's just talk to him.
Tell me, what do you want?
It's you! Christ, seriously? The fella from Nebach.
What? You got me mixed up with someone else, pal.
How's it possible? We smashed you to smithereens! Boom!
Did you hear what I said? That wasn't me. I'm telling you.
We killed you. All of you. Boom. That was that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Everything blown sky high. People screaming. Trying to defend themselves. You tried to defend yourself. But we hit you too. Those infernal cannon shots. Boom! I can't stop hearing it.
Damn. The fella has lost his marbles.
I'd say so. Shut up, beat him? Well, I mean, yeah, let's see what he wants.
Listen, you madman. It wasn't me, all right? What do you want from me?
I've got to get out of here. Have you been past the smithy? Boom, boom, boom. As they hammer the iron. Makes me feel sick. You've got coin. I saw you at the gate. Give it to me, or I'll tell everyone who you are. I'll do it. I can't get away from here without coin. I can't sleep. I keep hearing that sound.
No, let's try and intimidate him.
What am I supposed to pay you for? If I was you, I'd forget you ever saw me, and thank God you're still alive.
No, don't hit me. Go. I won't say anything. I swear.
I mean, the guy's obviously lost his marbles, so I didn't really want to hurt him. He almost forced me to, but we managed to get out of it. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. We need to go... Yeah, we need to go into here. I guess these guys will let me in here now. Oh, am I going to hit my head on this? Yowzers. Okay.
You really won't have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for me.
Okay.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
They're still at the sawmill. Okay. I don't think I promised not to tell them where they were, did I? Or I can lie about this because here again, having them desert hurts Sigismund's army. So let's lie.
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking
Hey, I got
lucky.
mad skills,
That's your
dude.
mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Waffenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now.
Me too.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
Okay.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful.
Which makes him more fun.
Much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that.
Yep.
All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Sure.
Nah, why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is never a good idea.
Okay, let's go Arankas, Devil's Head, Wagoners, and... Okay, what's this do? It's especially at tinsel. Yeah, we definitely want that. What does this one do? Doesn't tell me anything. This one, if it's very lightly loaded, sure. Let's use both of them. Okay. Confirm.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
All right, let's see. We have a couple of 1s and a 5. Let's save the 5 and reroll. Another 5. Devil's Head. Yeah, we'll hold this one and we'll...
Let it
Oh,
be
yes.
now. I want to play too, you know?
Okay, we'll hold this one.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Okay, that gives us 200 points. And I think we'll go with that. Or no, 350 points, rather. Nice.
These ones here. That's enough for me.
700 points, you got that deal. All right, let's see. We've got not much of anything, really. Okay, we'll hang on to the 5. Again, kind of sucks.
If I was you, I'd take it.
All right, we're going to have to hold this one. Let's take our chances with another roll here. I think we just bust.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 1s. These ones here. Damn it. They're yours, lad.
He's kicking my ass so far. We need to get some good rolls going here. Okay, so can I do this, and this? Yeah, that's 600 points. If we add this to it, 700 points. I think we better go with that. Hopefully he doesn't get any really good rolls. We're almost caught up to him. Ah, he just won. Damn it, Jim.
Great!
I won. That's the way it's fucking done.
You must be cheating. Well, let's not piss him off.
Ah, damn it. I almost had you. Oh, well, you were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. You'll get me back next time, won't you?
Yep.
And now for a drink. And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain
This is awesome.
with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so, he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the humans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts beseni. Kitchen alto est.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
There's the bombard.
Be with him. You two. Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burblaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
We have to keep this hush up. We have to go and see Sigismund and Sedlitz. Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here.
We have to tell someone. Let's leave for Sedlitz first thing in the morning, and let Sigismund sort it out himself.
Have you lost your fucking mind? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Kuman rabble in the hope they won't all fuck off back to Hungary. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Nice.
Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
Okay, what am I looking for?
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Have a look around. Check Chertan's tent. It's the one next to the stables. Maybe you'll find some clues. Maybe you'll find the murderer himself if he's a total idiot. Fucking drinking until we're all slaughtered.
Okay, search the spot where Chertan was stabbed. So it doesn't give me an exact location. Just this area. Okay. Oh, starting here. Gotcha. Okay.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Okay. Here we go. Blood goes there. Blood goes there. A lockpick.
Why would anyone throw away a lockpick here? Could it be I'm not the only one looking to make mischief here?
Oh, you know what else we're gonna do? Let's go here and take a... Oh, what's the potion? Hair of the dog. Eliminates drunkenness, hangover, and temporarily suppresses the effects of alcoholism. There we go. Okay. Looks like there's blood on that rag. Okay, so we found a lockpick next to this cask wagon. Trying to see if there's any more blood trail. Is there blood underneath that? Oh yeah, examine the vessels.
Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
Okay. Watchmen were boozing instead of watching. That's the shitter. Let's go take a look-see in here. Examine the cannon.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow.
Okay. Cannonballs. Examine the floor.
Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
I'm starting to think there's more to it than that.
Aha. So this is most likely where they used the lockpick.
When they're all bloody when they did it. Okay, so there's powder all over the floor. There shouldn't be, which means somebody's planning on blowing this thing sky high. Which actually is not something we want to have happen because we want to use the cannon against Von Bergot. So what else is there for us to potentially find here? Do we have any more clues? Okay, so let's just keep looking around then. Examine the tub.
Someone washed off some blood here.
Let's do the same thing, actually. Oh, I guess we magically got clean somehow. Okay, it's not giving me an examine option, but there's obviously a bloody cloth right there.
So this is where Chertan lives.
Blood there.
That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
Okay, Mutt's growling at somebody. A key.
What could it be from?
Alright, what do we got here? Lord Borumlaka's bond? Letters. Okay. Let's just take this. We'll leave the groschen west. You need to keep track of money, especially the money we don't have. Okay. So he got killed for money, maybe? We're still supposed to be looking around? Yeah. What is all that stuff? Are we hungry? No, we could stand to eat. Let's grab a smoked sausage. And we'll eat that. Since it's considered stolen. Oh, that's going to actually put us over. So let's wait a little bit longer. Anything else in here to look for? Okay, so it's not showing the area anymore. So do I guess maybe I just go take this to Cats? Where's he at? Is he inside? He must be inside this. Yeah, he's in the big tent.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Guards drink on duty. Someone broke into the powder store.
I noticed that the powder store is unlocked. That can't be deliberate, can it?
No, it fucking can't. Unless Shirtan wanted to spice up his porridge in the middle of the night, it looks like there's a thief about again.
Again?
It's already happened once or twice that someone went to steal powder. That's why we had it moved up here. Maybe Shirtan disturbed the thief on the job and he started waving a dagger around.
But why would anyone steal black powder?
How about because it's fucking expensive? You'd be surprised who'd happily take it off your hands. In Corinthia, I met this bloke who used black powder to blow up cliffs. You make a hole, pour in the powder, cover it up again, and set fire to it. He did pretty well for himself, but in the end a flying rock tore his head off. But this isn't the time or place for that. Let's go to the infirmary instead and take a look at Shirtan. Maybe Musa's already finished with him.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Shirtan croaked.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Why would Musa do something like that? You think he'd sit with us all evening like everything was fine, and then decide out of the blue to kill someone?
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Shirtan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. So Grozav is right about that. But he could not be more wrong about the rest.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Shirtan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. As Henry here said, Musa was with us all evening. I have no idea what happened here, but Chertan was stabbed first. Musa couldn't have done that.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here, I doubt that.
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
I mean, I don't have a reason to suspect Musa that I can think of. And he definitely didn't stab him because he was with us.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir, give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up.
Oh, great.
You have my word.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets. He'll deal with him. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
We should help him, yeah.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justiciar.
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stieber of Stiebersitz in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is this Stibor of Stiebersitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary. And you don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
And there's no way I can get to him. Everyone knows my face. But you could do it.
Me?
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
Well, I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip past and talk to Musa.
That's not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work. Off you go, then.
How much time do we have for this investigation?
2 days at most, I'd say. Then Sigismund's deputy will arrive from Sedlitz. And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
I kind of like that guy, even though he's our enemy. Prepare to defend Musa at the trial, investigate the murder. Okay. So I guess we go help, or go ask Catherine for help. All right, so let's head on down to the bathhouse. Remember, stealing the can is getting more complicated. I need to lure the guard away from Musa. Yeah.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Musa's tent. I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
Something like that.
You're out of luck. I have my own problems now. I told you when I was bathing you, remember? But maybe if you were to help me out...
All right, what do you want?
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Well, it's not easy to talk about, you know? Someone's been following me. I haven't actually seen anyone, but I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. And once, I even heard something.
What did you hear?
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
What was he whispering?
Did you understand what the bloke was saying?
Not a word. It didn't sound like Czech.
What did it sound like? Polish? German?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else. I reckon it was some Cuman.
Is that all that happened?
Has anything else strange happened?
No. Except maybe... I lost a shoe.
A shoe? Just one?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But one? What good is one of my shoes to anyone?
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
What? Okay, when did it happen?
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. It was quite late at night. I haven't slept a wink since.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him somehow.
I'm surprised, because Catherine's pretty tough. You'd think she would just take care of the asshole on her own, but apparently she can't for some reason. All right.
Let's hope it's nothing serious. But we should find the bloke and have a word with him.
What do you plan to do?
Yeah, let's have Mutt track him down, actually.
Well, if he really did steal your shoe, Mutt could track him down.
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
How about the other shoe?
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep. That's all I care about.
Okay,
I could explain to him that a woman like you isn't for him.
I suppose. If you tell him firmly enough.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. But now go. We both have work to do.
okay, so... let's do... command... behavior. No. Behavior? No. We want commands. Track.
Search.
Select. Okay, let's go. He's like off, man. Wow. I didn't know. I didn't think we were going to leave the camp. Holy shit. Where'd you go, dog? Last I saw him, he was heading this direction, but I've lost track of him. Alright, I have no idea where he's at. Does it show him on the map? Mm-mm. Okay, I guess I could call him back to me and then have him keep tracking. Recipe for quick finger potion. Oh. I mean, we already know it, but that would have been nice to find a lot earlier on. I have no idea where the dog went. Okay, well, I think what we should do then is...
Oh, God, where is that dog?
Call him back and then have him continue tracking. Let's go over here and look around. Optivits. I'm trespassing? Okay.
Fuck you, Horson.
Oh. Really, Horson?
You want to try me?
Yep.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
There's a dead sheep here. A dueling longsword, that is worth a lot of money. We're taking that. This guy was actually kind of hard to kill. That's worth some coin. We'll take that. That's definitely worth some coin, even though it's quite heavy. That's worth a lot of coin. Saxon plate legs. Okay, so are these just bandits that's like taking over the town or something? There you are. Okay, here.
Look what I have for you.
Let's give you something to eat. How about some of this? Select. And can we... Yeah, we should be able to eat that sausage now. Let's do it.
Come here, boy.
What's Mutt's obedience level at? It's 85. Okay, so it's pretty good. All right, well, let's try... let's try this again. So select the shoe. Sniff it. I don't think...
Mutt won't find the trail here.
He won't? Why not? Okay, let's go... let's go into this little town here for a minute and just see what the deal is, and then I guess we need to leave the place. So we're trespassing. Not supposed to be here. Let's get our crossbow out. takes a long time to load, man. Okay. See if I can get it loaded before this guy gets to us. There we go. Shit.
Nice try, you horse.
I think I shot over his shoulder.
Alert!
Nobody else can hear your alert, Horson.
You wanna try me?
Yep.
No, you don't.
Raven's Beak, that's worth some money. Heater shield. How much? I've got 90 pounds of weight left, so let's take a few more things. Thing is I haven't really been in a place for a while now to sell some of the stuff, so I'm running out of capacity. Because the horse is already completely loaded up. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the rest of these guys out.
I'll rip you to shreds, you scum. Who?
That didn't kill you?
Kiss your arse goodbye. Attack! Come and help us! Fuck!
Well, it definitely took his health down. Okay, where is his weapon? I don't see it. I see the torch, but I don't see the weapon. Enhanced wounding bolt. Oh, that's my bolt. Let's take that back. I've got 31 pounds left, or kilograms. Haston Brust. 16. Yeah, that's worth a lot of money. Let's take the kettle hat. And we'll take that. And those. Well. That put us over. Oh, look at that. Gemstone silver ring. Nice. Painted die and a groschen. Okay, I have to get rid of something. Let's drop. That's 10. It's for 7 pounds. Let's drop. Actually, here, let's look at the body stuff, because that's the stuff that's really. But God, that's worth so much money, though. How about the leggings? 17. These noble quilted trousers. Let's drop those. Okay. Yeah, let's get reloaded here. Also, are my bolts poisoned? I'm using enhanced wounding bolt. Yeah, and it's poisoned. Okay.
It's a trap! Are you yanking my
Everyone, here!
Corva.
That weapon won't help you, bastard!
Got an elm longbow. Let's take our bolt back and a pie die. What's that? Doesn't look particularly tasty, but it's well balanced towards lower numbers. Okay. Take that. I'm not going to take anything else. All right, let's keep getting this place cleared out. Why can't I... Oh. Some reason my... Oh, I ran out of poisoned bolts. Okay, let's re-poison these then. So we'll go to food. Roll down to poisons. Bane makes running impossible and reduces health by 110. Dollmaker makes running impossible, reduces all weapon skills. Lullaby reduces energy. Yeah, let's just do Bane poison. Apply that to enhanced wounding bolt. Confirm. Okay. Now we got to put those back in the slot again. And we can load it. I wonder if there's going to be some kind of quest or something that happens around here later. Maybe I'm doing this a little prematurely.
What the fuck? What bastard! Everyone here! We've got a bastard!
I don't think...
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, asshole! Alert! Alert! Bad luck!
Okay. I'm not even going to try and loot the rest of these guys because I just don't have the capacity for it. Oh. Yeah, here. Let's... Okay, I guess if he's not going to see us, let's run over here and reload. I'm not so sure I even hit that last guy anyways. I think I may have missed him.
It's a trap!
Didn't miss him. He's dead.
What the fuck? Everyone here! We've got a bestie!
See if I can get it loaded before he sees me.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Get away with
Oh shit, there's a lot of soldiers here. Holy shit. Okay, run away. There's way more guys here than I thought. Oh my god, okay. We better pot up. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna let me do it because I'm in combat. Oh shit, this is not good.
I've been waiting for you.
This is not good. These guys are really well armored too.
you're made of.
Okay. They're trying to surround me, motherfuckers. Okay, there's one down.
Me. Surprise.
Shit. I let him set me up for a master strike. Okay. Change focus to you. Okay. They're trying to surround me. Okay. Just gotta pay attention. We could do this. No, no, don't spin me around. No. God damn it. I'm all surrounded. Okay, here. Back over here. Okay. Nope, nope, nope.
Take that. I'll rip you. Like that, eh? Show what you're made of. You won't be able to take another one like that.
It's just too many of them, and they're really well armored.
Oh. Hey. Good.
Okay. He's down. Oh, shit!
I've been waiting for you.
All right. Fuck.
Crush and hit.
Oh, God, that was hard. Okay. I didn't realize there were so many of these guys. And I didn't pot up either because I wasn't expecting to get rushed by, what was there, 6 very highly armored dudes. Okay, if we do a try again, where's it gonna put me at? Probably right when the combat starts, maybe? Oh, geez, it puts me all the way back here. All right. So have I already talked to her then? Let's take a look. Okay, to solve this murder, I should first talk to Musa. He was the last person, but I have to lure the guard away without killing him, but that's the main thing. Okay, here we go. Then I was stalking Catherine. Wait for the peeping Tom in the bathhouse, or... I mean, we could try the mutt thing again, but he gets too far away from me is the thing. Well, let's try that again.
Here you go. Take it.
Oh, well, here. That's not what I meant to do, but we'll feed him. They should make it so he doesn't, you know, he stays with you when he's tracking and not running off. Okay, so let's do commands, track.
Search.
Grab Catherine's shoe. Okay, now don't run off. It seems unlikely that this individual's all the way that far out of camp anyways, but... See, now he's not running off, so something happened weird last time.
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives?
Apparently. Okay, and there's the shoe.
That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives.
Okay, so... I guess we just wait for a while? Let me see exactly where this is on the map. It's almost right in the middle of this whole... This almost looks like a heart shape. Right there. Okay. So I guess we just wait. Oh, is that him? No. Guess we just have to wait for him to return. I don't think it's that guy because he's going into the tent there. Here, let's talk to him. Does he have anything to say? No, doesn't have anything to say. Alright, I found the asshole. It is this Chakan guy.
So it's you. You're the human that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van? Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen? Aha. A fürdős lány. Miért ne? Minek ütött bele az orrod? Igen. Szeretem.
If you don't leave her alone, I'll smash your head in. Okay. Why did you steal a shoe?
Look, ogling a girl is disgusting, but I get it. But why the hell did you steal her shoe? Das Boot. Steal. Warum?
Das Boot nekem, szuvenír. Szeretet.
Couldn't you have stolen her scarf, for Christ's sake? Why'd you do it, anyway? You, woman, warum looken? That bad. Keine Liebe.
Én szerelmes. Ő hajadon. Nicht Mann. Én erős, ő szép. So schön.
Did he say he loves her? I don't particularly love Catherine, but let's just say that.
I know she shouldn't, but she's spoken for. Taken, see? Me and her. Ich and sie. Love. Große Liebe.
Mi? Szerelem? Du? Szerelmes vagy bele. Ezt nem tudtam. Nicht wissen. Bocsánat, I sorry. Békén hagyom.
See how easily we came to an agreement?
Okay. So I guess he was a stalker and he was in love with her, but we told him that we love her instead. Okay. Let's tell him about this Chakan dude.
I found the human who was stalking you. He's called Chakan, and I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Okay, so now can you wake back up and help me?
So you'll lure the guard away from Moose's tent. I scratched your back.
All right, what can I do with you? I'll try to lure him to the bathhouse. But then we're quits, right? I hope he won't stink at least.
Okay. Where are you going? She's probably getting her clothes, right? Yeah, okay.
Good day, soldier boy. What are you standing around here for?
I'm on guard.
My word. What are you guarding?
That's a secret.
Oh, good lord. You must be very important to get a task like that, eh?
I reckon. This is child's play for me. You should see me in battle.
Ooh, I'm sure I'd be terrified.
You'd have nothing to fear, dearie. I'd protect you.
How gallant. Oh, you ought to be rewarded for that. Wouldn't you like me to give you a nice bath?
Well, I can't deny I've been standing here for quite a while. I stink like a pig's ass.
Oh, no. That's your manly fragrance. Oh, it's irresistible. Shall we go then?
All right. Well, it's not like that moose is going anywhere.
Whoops.
Stop, you bastard! Nobody's allowed in here.
But I'm Moose's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but nobody's allowed to see Musa.
Okay. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozav said...
Now, to hell with Grozav. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that is possible. Tinja sireye, mene mene sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help.
All right, what happened when you brought Churton? Did Churton say anything before he died? What about the wine?
What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozav poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair, nicely built. Catherine, I think
what the hell?
she's called.
Catherine? Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person I gave the wine to today. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan, We just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
How can we identify the poison then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
And could I help you somehow? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone fall asleep but not die.
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can manage this together. The first thing to do is to go to Chetan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Aye, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked, but I trust you will manage somehow.
You have a whole book just about poisons? Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation to have such a book. You surely understand.
Right. Examine Chetan's body and read the book. I can manage that. Who do you think killed Chetan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Yeah, I think it's this asshole, Lord.
I heard Sir Grozov couldn't stand Chetan.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
What do you think?
Well, what do you think?
I think it must be someone from here. A stranger would have been noticed. What is more, most people are not allowed up to the powder store. And I would bet that it was one of us who was there at the time. And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that leaves Grozov, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer, and I just helped you escape? You'd be long gone before Grozov found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. There is nowhere for me to hide in this country. And even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish you and Katz instead of me. I cannot allow that.
You again? I told you to clear off. Once more, and I'll smash your face in.
I thought you were taking a bath.
But Katz himself sent me. I'm supposed to give a message to Musa.
Then you'll have to shout out the message, because nobody's allowed to see him.
Oh, what are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out of my sight. Even if he wants to piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
I wouldn't ask if I were you. Someone wants to kill Musa. I've got no idea. Yeah.
Well, if I was you, I wouldn't ask too many questions. You might hear something you'd rather not.
Aye, right. You know fuck all, and you're just trying to sound important. Clear off, and this time for good.
Okay, so we need to go examine what's his name's body. Can I just go in there?
Careful.
Wait a second. How do I get in here?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Do I have to talk to him?
Was it you who found Chetan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe
Notice
you.
nothing?
But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
What's possible?
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Or got
Christ.
pissed drunk.
I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping. We'd have noticed if anything happened there, but before Chetan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chetan, he went as pale as a ghost. If it wasn't for him, Chetan would have bled to death there.
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
Before the murder, did you see anyone hanging around by the powder store? Doing something with the lock, maybe? Or already inside, even?
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching like hawks.
I thought you were sleeping.
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see?
Except for when you're
And there
sleeping on
was
guard duty.
Chetan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish, do I?
Okay. How am I supposed to get in here? Oh. Where's Chertan's body at? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. And forgive me for what I'm doing to this unfortunate wretch. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? Or was he just drunk? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. No signs of poisoning. Ah, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right, but he also threw his guts up. Well, some poisons are so strong that the body tries to expel them. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Chertan. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside? Oh, his belly's hacked to ribbons. Who could have butchered him like that, for God's sake? Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. These things can't tell me anything, unfortunately. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. He must have died in awful spasms. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table when the spasms started? It hurts just to think about it. Completely rigid, just like the arms. But, Christ, what a stink! He shat himself. God, that's rank. I'll examine some other part of him instead. That'll have to do. I've found out enough. He threw up on himself,
He had spasms, as red as a poppy. But that could be from drinking, or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Okay, red, spasmed, threw up. Easy lockpick. Fucking poison. I'm not going to rob the dude's other stuff because he's our buddy. Read the Book of Poisons. Bane, a particularly evil potion which causes certain death even in small quantities. It is widespread, especially in Bohemia and Austria, because the plants necessary for its preparation are everywhere and plentiful. Do not expect much benefit from the knowledge of this poison, for it can be used for nothing but killing. When an unfortunate man who has swallowed this poison comes to you for advice, give glory to God, for it is a miracle that he is still alive. For a little while thou mayest observe in him the blackness of the eyes, dryness of the body, or the looseness of the muscles. Excuse me. But then send for the priest at once. Even a few drops will cause certain death, and there is no guaranteed antidote in the whole wide world. If you have to cook this abomination, prepare yourself some wine, a handful of wormwood, and twice as much belladonna. Then you shall finish the evil work with fly agark. Boil the mixture until you... Okay, yeah, right. Patui bird poison? Alright. So, I'm not going to read this verbatim. Pause the screen if you want to read all of it. Basically, we want to figure out what the symptoms are. Those who come into contact with the feathers of patui often feel a tingling and tension in their muscles. This can persist for days, giving the murderer the time he needs to escape. In such cases, it's enough to burn the feathers and the poisoning will pass. If, however, they're fortunate, ingest the essence of the feathers prepared by a long boil. Expect more serious consequences. The victim first stiffens. Okay, so that would work for this case. And soon dies. Unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountains of Monte something or other, which thou shalt find in Italian land, be prepared in time. Okay, so it does say stiffen, but it doesn't say anything about vomiting and red skin. Dollmaker potion. This potion is especially useful because it soothes and relieves pain. Men who are they become numb, manage to please the wife. Who takes a sip will experience total numbness. Intestines will become clogged and he may lose his sight for a while. Fortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it is time to have its pernicious effect unless the body has already been weakened. Okay, so this one has vomiting, but it doesn't say anything about rigidity or spasms or red skin. Kiss of death. Okay, this will cause stomach ache. It makes the skin red and blistered. The bowels painfully emptied at both ends. Okay, that fits. And the udders stiffen in spasm. And the nails break. Okay, I'll bet you this is it. If you want to make this potion, you need a clay pot, a handful of red copper, half a bottle of strong water, arsenic, oak bark, and rose water inside. Boil it all, test. Okay, I think that's it. I think it's this kiss of death, which we don't actually know how to make anyway. Feels faint, tongue is confused, head.
Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've...
Right, okay. Kiss of death. That's the one we're dealing with.
Prepare to fight!
Oh,
and
dude.
Don't you dare show your face here again!
Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm probably gonna have to just beat his ass. I thought Catherine was supposed to lead him away. What the hell?
skulking around for, you crook?
There we go. I know what Churton was poisoned with.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertown was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know or not?
It was Kiss of Death.
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
It was definitely that poison.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Chertan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
Okay. I'm not much a fan of Sigismund. I don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. Let's try this one, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you. Maybe I'm not King Sigismund's most ardent supporter.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world, so I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Tumur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it. I would be very happy to get away from here and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I better go and search the tents.
Good luck. I am depending on you.
Okay. All right, search Grozov's tent, Moose's tent, tent of Aldebert, and Radovan. Wait, search Moose's tent? We were just there. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Musa most likely didn't kill Churton, but I should search his tent even so to see if there's any poison there. Well, I think it's, I don't know this yet, but I think it's this Grozov. So let's go search his tent first. And maybe we can come back here. Okay, so we need to go this way.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times.
Examine the herbs.
Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
Pretty sure he was. I mean, let's look at what Dollmaker says again. A fool who tastes even a sip of the potion will experience total numbness. His intestines will become clogged, and he will lose his sight for a while. See, that wasn't any of the... Fortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it has time to have its pernicious effect, unless the body has already been awakened. So there is puking, but it doesn't say anything about red skin or spasms. Okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's not Dollmaker poison. Anything else to search? Yeah, this place does look pretty poor for someone who's a lord. Alright, I don't think it's him. Let's go search the two. We gotta hurry because we don't have a lot of time left. Am I going the right way? Oh, I have to get back out of the central part here and go around. Examine the alcohol.
I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to.
Examine the broom.
Just a broom.
Just a broom. Okay. Where's the other tent? It's here? Yeah, Stephen Crow. Examine the bowl.
The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
So it was Crow then. Okay. I think we found the guy, right? Where's, Yeah, we already... Didn't we already just search their tent? It's this one here, right? Yeah, we found a broom and some alcohol and that's it. So, I think it's Crow. I don't know why it still wants me to do these. Examine the bed.
Ugh,
okay.
Stinks of vomit.
Yeah, did that clear it off the list? It didn't. I mean, what else is there to search in here? Guess we could open their chest, but... Moonshine, chamomile, pigskin. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Yeah, I guess they did want me to open the chest. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we could go back and look in Moose's tent. Where's the guard at? I don't know. Examine the potions.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Nothing sus in there. Oh, rug.
There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
Wonder where the guard went. Okay. Prepare to defend Musa at the trial. Let's do it. We got this. We know it's Crow. We're about 98% sure it's Crow.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Chertan was poisoned, wasn't he? But I searched the whole infirmary and Musa's tent and didn't find any poison anywhere.
Why would I have any? I heal people.
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Surely you aren't going to believe this boy, sir, are you? Musa could easily have hidden the poison somewhere. The camp's big enough for that. Or did you search the whole camp on your hands and knees, soldier?
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
What nonsense! Where's your proof?
There was a prize lock lying on the ground by the ammunition store. If Katz or Grozab had wanted to go inside, they'd have simply used their own key.
Is that all you've got against me? In case you hadn't noticed, there are scores of people in this camp who haven't got a key to the ammunition store.
But you're the only one who was loitering up there at night.
Stop all this shouting! Listening to peasants like you two is painful, so keep it short and to the point. What happened next? You carried Cherton to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Katz, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
Oh, shit.
We're going to catch you, you all. Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
Yeah, fuck
What?
you, dude.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure Katz will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Nice.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here, and we will pick up right where we left off and continue on in the next one. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.